Katie Stone, the primary school principal and curriculum coordinator for the IB Primary Years Program, or PYP, at Bandung Independent School. In the PYP, students from ages 3 to 11 learn how to develop deep, meaningful questions that teachers use to guide our teaching. There is a wealth of educational research that suggests students learn more when they are engaged in the planning process because it helps make their learning more meaningful and relevant to them. If they ask the guiding questions and they make suggestions about what we do, then they naturally take ownership of their learning. At BIS, we plan authentic connections between our learning outcomes and real-life experiences. What we do in the PYP is take a rigorous curriculum of math, English, science, Chinese, music, and so on, and we bridge these different subject areas to understand one big idea. So students build their understanding of each discipline, and they also find connections between disciplines. They are then tasked with applying their knowledge of all these different subject areas to try and solve complex real-world problems. In this way, we make learning purposeful and prepare students for an ever-changing world.
With great care given to social and emotional well-being, students in the Middle Years Program, or MYP, are encouraged to become creative, critical and reflective thinkers, prepared for further studies. Continuing the focus on inquiry-based learning, the MYP acts as a bridge between the transdisciplinary themes of the PYP and the discrete subjects of the DP. We encourage students to make connections between their understandings in each of the 8 MYP subjects, and this includes learning 2 languages. Students use key concepts like change, systems, and communications to make these links. Units are designed through the lens of a global context, which allows students to understand how what they are learning is connected to the real world and to become responsible global citizens. The MYP places a focus on the importance of service, encouraging students to take action for a better world, both through what they learn in the curriculum and through their service to the local and global community. At the end of the program, students carry out a personal project, which allows them to explore their own personal interests over an extended period of time. At BIS, we are in our candidacy stage for the MYP and are planning for our accreditation visit in February 2022.
Hello, my name is Marcy Russell, and I'm the secondary principal and IB Diploma Program Curriculum Coordinator at Bandung Independent School. The IB Diploma Program is a 2-year internationally recognized program which offers an outstanding preparation for student success in university. It's a challenging and rigorous program that helps to develop a vast array of knowledge with a holistic approach to teaching and learning, which focuses on intercultural awareness, inquiry, critical thinking, and open-mindedness. In the IB Diploma program, students are at the center of learning. This approach to teaching allows students to take ownership of their learning and to develop academically and socially. IB Diploma program students complete 6 courses of study, including language and literature, language acquisition, individuals and societies, experimental science, math, and the arts. Even though Bandung Independent School is a small international school, we offer a wide variety of options in these fields of study, which students can choose to work towards the IB Diploma. Throughout the courses, students learn to be internationally minded, creative problem solvers, and lifelong learners. In addition to the 6 courses of study, students also complete a compulsory core program, which includes a Theory of Knowledge, or TOK course, the extended essay, and Creativity, Activity, and Service, or what we call the CAS program. The TOK course challenges students to reflect on the nature of knowledge and to investigate how we actually know what we claim to know. The extended essay is a research project in an area of personal interest to the student. It helps to introduce students to skills necessary for extensive independent research projects, which are critical before entering university. The CAS program gives students the opportunity to exercise their creative sides, keep active, and give back to the community. Not only does this keep them balanced throughout the IB program, but it also helps to develop leadership skills, and often it inspires students to continue service projects long after they graduate from Bandung Independent School.
At the heart of all IB programs is the learner profile, 10 character attributes that develop international mindedness in all of us. We want all members of the BIS community to be curious, knowledgeable, critical and creative thinkers who also care about one another and the environment, are principled in their decision-making, and reflective of their learning. Students of all ages at BIS learn how to develop the learner profile in themselves, celebrating their strengths and setting achievable goals for self-improvement. All IB programs develop 21st century skills we call the approaches to learning. These skills help students of all ages be strong communicators, collaborative group members, independent and self-regulated individuals, effective researchers, and critical and creative thinkers. At BIS, the students and teachers work together to ensure learning is academically challenging and engaging for every child in the room. We are able to do this effectively at BIS because we maintain small class sizes, we employ experienced, passionate educators from around the world, and we foster partnerships between families and teachers.
The learner profile shows us how to be a good person. It helps us be better and improve. We are inquirers. We are curious. And the library is a great place to try and answer our questions. Knowledgeable people understand a lot about math and languages, and they are talented in a lot of different areas. Thinkers have a big imagination. They wonder, they think a lot of like, what do I do with an idea and what do I do with a problem? It is so important for us to be open-minded because we can be friends with people all around the world. They know how hard it is for people to be a new student or to be a person from a different country. Communicators use words, their bodies, and drawings to share their ideas. They also need to listen to one another. Being principled is like being an upstander. Upstanders stop bullies by saying, "You have no reason to bully this person." Being principled is also being independent, because you need to make the right decision on your own, not just because your parent or your teacher told you to. Caring is to be kind. If someone is hurt or upset, you help them. If someone is mean to you, you shouldn't be mean back to them. Instead, you just move on and show them how to be kind. Risk takers are brave, strong people. They want to face their fears and do something even if it's a little scary to do. We are balanced. When we make sure we have cake and vegetables, we also need to exercise and take care of our health. Otherwise, our bodies will fall apart. We are reflective. When we look back at something, it helps us to remember and recognize our strengths. You also see your mistakes, so you know what to do better, and you can practice until you fix it.
The approaches to learning are 5 types of skills that help us become more independent lifelong learners. 2 years ago, I came to BIS and could not communicate with my class because no one in my class spoke Spanish. But I developed my communication skills every day, and now I am listening, reading, writing, and speaking in English and a little Chinese. I like to share ideas and questions with my friends, and I love writing detailed stories during work and writing time. Research skills are really important because we don't know everything and we need to learn from experts. Sometimes if you Google stuff, the information you want to see doesn't show up. At BIS, we learn how to use online research tools to find information that helps answer our questions. We also learn how to explain our findings in our own words and give credit to others for their work. At BIS, we develop our social skills all the time. We work together on problems and we ask questions to learn from one another. If there's a conflict, we learn to solve it together. Self-management skills are very important. At BIS, we learn to manage time on our own, and we use tools like checklists to keep track of what we need to do. We are responsible for our learning. We also practice mindfulness to relax and refocus our brain when we need to. We work on our thinking skills when we solve problems independently and in groups. We reflect on our learning to see our strengths and areas to improve. We also set goals for ourselves so we can continue to learn each day.
I'm Ethan and I'm a grade 6 student at Bandung Independent School. The MYP approaches to learning has helped me to be open-minded, and all the experiments I have done have allowed me to learn more. The learner profile has taught me to have a kind heart, to always lend a helping hand to those in need, and to give back to the community as much as I can. Bandung Independent School students have helped a lot of organizations by doing community service, which has enabled us to choose which organization we would like to be a part of. The middle years program has taught me to be an independent learner, thinker, and researcher. My teachers have always been positive and they have built up my confidence, which motivated me to continue to grow and learn to be a successful individual. I'm very grateful for my primary years program experience because it has changed me in the sense that I've improved in all the aspects of the learner profile. And that has made me a better student because I am able to think outside of the box, manage my time effectively, and to be a great listener. The experience of my grade 5 exhibition last year and all the research that I have done at Bandung Independent School has allowed me to have a smooth transition into the MYP.
Hello, my name is Kimberly and I'm a grade 10 student at Bandung Independent School. The middle years program approaches to learning have enabled me to communicate my ideas and ask questions, especially during class. The learner profile has helped me to be more in tune with the community and to take initiative in leadership roles. BIS has helped me to be more knowledgeable and inquiring by providing an environment that allows for connected learning. Teachers have helped me to be more successful by always pushing me to improve and by giving detailed feedback. Overall, Bandung Independent School has helped me grow as a learner and as a person and is a place that promotes individuality and unity.
The 5 categories of the approaches to learning skills help prepare me for the DP program and beyond. They encourage me to be a more well-rounded learner as they refine my abilities that transcend the classroom. For example, the emphasis on collaborative work and group projects improve my abilities to work in teams, a skill that I'm sure will help me later in life. Much like the approaches to learning skills, the learner profiles prepare students to be lifelong learners. Growing up in the IB environment, there was a strong focus on caring for larger communities and not just ourselves. Through programs like the service at Bandung Independent School, we are given opportunities to join groups and clubs that promote worldwide engagement. In grade 10, I was honored with the opportunity to join the Refugee Learning List. The myriad of opportunities presented to students helps them develop their learner profile skills. For me personally, I had the experience of participating in a Model United Nations conference in Bali, where I worked with others to refine my knowledge on current affairs, ask questions, and engage in issues across the globe. At BIS, there's an emphasis placed on encouraging students to become balanced learners through the promotion of various extracurricular activities. These extracurricular activities cover a wide range of interests, ensuring there is something for everyone. Some of my most treasured memories at school have come from the activities provided at BIS, like the football tournaments I've been a part of and the outreach trips. With the relatively small ratio of students to teachers at Bandung Independent School, we are given the unique opportunity of receiving constant feedback to help us improve in every aspect of our learning. For me, a big part of the IB Diploma program was always being able to go to my teachers and ask questions and receive extra help if necessary.
Doing the IBDP at Bandung Independent School helped me develop a very strong work ethic. Having 6 subjects and additional assessments definitely accumulated a very rigorous workload. But with the support of the teachers, my fellow classmates were going through the same process, and a nurturing BIS environment, I was able to learn how to handle a very busy schedule. It's incredibly important that I gain these skills before coming to university, where I have extra responsibilities that come with living alone, all in addition to a very intense workload from school.